A separate step to Centropa movie making is creating your narration. In this case, or in many cases, you want to consider creating your narration before you work with the images or the video or music or any other types of files, because the narration is the real telling of the story. The images supplement that telling, but the narration controls the pace, the timing, the flow of the movie, and as such sometimes needs to come before any other pieces of the movie making process. So this screencast will take you through a way to conduct and create your narration before you begin the movie itself. And it starts with downloading an audio creation software. Now, most PCs will work very well with a product called Audacity. And if you go ahead and Google or Bing Audacity, as I have up here, you'll get a variety of options for free downloads of the Audacity program. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the Audacity download. Click Get It Now. And then I'll save it. I'm going to save it right onto my desktop. And the download process begins. Once it's done, I'm going to click Run. Run. And my system will begin installing Audacity. Once I have Audacity downloaded and installed, I'll get this welcome screen. I want to click Accept. Under my installation options, I have an express or a custom installation option. If you're familiar with Audacity and how you'd like to install it, by all means, click Custom and control it, but for most of us, it'll just be the express installation. So again, I'll hit Accept. 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 And now it'll begin the installation process. Now that I've hopefully waited for my Audacity to finish downloading, or rather installing, I should be able to begin using it. Folder pops open, and if it doesn't, I simply just need to go into my programs and find Audacity. I'll double click on the icon, and it should pop right open for me. Choose my language. There are a variety of options. And here I have my audio recording device. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of my help bar. And from here it's fairly straightforward. You want to have your script or your story with you. Get some of these pop-up windows out of here. And once you're ready to record, you're simply going to hit the record button, and it'll start to pick up my voice, and you can see the variances in the audio levels. So this is just kind of a practice audio file creation. And when I'm done, I'll hit record again, or pause it. And from here, I want to export it and turn it into a file that I can use later on. So I'll hit stop first. Go into my file option. Click Save Project As. I'll title this Centropa Narration. And then I'm going to go into my Centropa movie folder that we've created earlier and save it there. should then be able to exit out of it, go into my documents, my Centropa movie folder, and there is my Centropa narration Audacity file. Now, even though I'm done for the most part with my Audacity file and it is in the folder, it's still in a raw project file, so I'm not going to be able to put it into my Centropa movie yet. To do that, I need to go back into the Audacity file, actually open up Audacity, and I'm going to hit File, but this time I'm going to export it. Okay, and there are different ways to export it and to turn it into a file that can actually be listened to. In this case, I'm going to export it as an MP3 because an MP3 can be used in just about any movie making device, and certainly can be within Movie Maker. So I'll select Export as an MP3. Again, I need to save it, and I'm going to save it right into my Centropa movie. So now I'll have two Audacity files, one raw data file and one completed file that's saved as an MP3 type. Click Save, and in this case Audacity is not going to let me use a direct MP3 file, but is going to kind of encode it differently. I'll select Yes nonetheless. In this case, this particular system doesn't want to work for me, so I'm going to try it as a WAV, a Windows WAV file, which will also work within Movie Maker. So now it begins going through that conversion process. And once it's finished, I will have a completed Audacity file in my Centropa movie folder.